All right, the recording is on. Hey, hello everyone. This side Amol. I'm going to discuss about Conga composure some couple of scenarios. Ankita is with me. Ankita, let's move to the another slide deck.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the prerequisite for today's session for Conga, you need to install that Conga composure in your developer environment. This is the prerequisite so far. Okay, let's move to the next slide deck. Okay, the use case scenario number one, where we are talking about how to hide and show the table in the Kanga composer. So we are taking two tables, one table for payment milestone, another table for opportunity product table. Payment milestone is basically our custom object that we have created. That custom object under as a related object under opportunity, and that payment milestones has a payment amount and payment percentage. So let's suppose you have your initial advance payment, something like that. So for payment milestone, advance payment milestones, you have a 50% and the amount for that one, and then you have a final payment on after go live. So you can segregate your different payment milestones records under opportunity. So in this particular scenario, we are talking about how to hide and show the table for payment milestones with help of your checkboxes. So we have created another checkbox called show payment milestone or hide uh, show payment milestone on opportunity. So the moment user will click this checkbox as a show payment milestone, it will show the table. Otherwise, it won't show those table in the document page. So before we proceed further, I would like to just discuss some couple of more scenarios where we need to create a button, we need to create a query, and we need to create a code template recursion. So Ankita, just navigate to your Salesforce environment and just try to show what all buttons that we have to create and what all query that we have to create, and then what all code template that we have. The three scenarios
Okay,
that just three steps that we have to follow, and then we'll move to this particular exercise, how we can.
okay, sir.
We are navigating to the Salesforce developer environment where we are going to show you that um, Kanga Composer steps. So in Kanga Composer, we need to talk about the query composer. So we need to first uh, create a query here. What we did, we have created a Conga query here, and the Conga query is basically provide you the uh, you it provides you the query ID, and it will provide you the query records actually. So if you see this query ID CMQ0002, it we are fetching a data from opportunity product, and this opportunity product having a we are fetching these columns: select ID, comma, list price, name, product code, quantities, total list price from opportunity line item. So this is one of my query ID. Can you go back to the another query which is related to our payment milestones? So what we did, we have created a bunch of queries. One is opportunity product, another one is payment milestones. You can create as many as query you want because these Kanga template are totally depending on the Kanga merge field that you are going to use in your Kanga composer settings. So these queries are initial prerequisite that you have to write it. If you are going to do the mapping for your different set of objects, so you have to start writing this query under your Kanga query. So what it does, Kanga query will give you the record ID. So record ID is very much important to map those Kanga queries, Kanga fields or object fields under your Kanga template. So this is our first step where we need to design our Kanga query. The second step will be your Kanga template or Kanga. We're talking about now Kanga template.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll move to the Kanga button, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct. So let's open one of our Kanga document that we have. So this Kanga document that we have, so what you have to do, you have to define this particular record as a Kanga document template, and then upload your Word document file that you have created locally actually. So can you open one of your Word doc file that you have created and then showcase to our attendees so that they are aware that how the document will look like. You see, our document will look like similar to this one, where we have a list of all. We will have our logos. We have our address, and then we have our account mapping, and then other list of all different. So this is how your Kanga template will look like. And let's move to the use case actually. So we were talking about can we move to the opportunity and then so the let's move to the button actually. So first now the Conga template is defined or your Conga query is defined. Now the second step we need to generate a Conga button also so that you can stick that button to the particular opportunity layout or account layout or wherever the layout you like to use. All right. So this particular Conga solution will give you the button features actually. So where you can uh, generate a button and that button URL will look like similar to this one actually. So where you see the query ID, we are using different queries ID with the alias name. So we have been using this opportunity query, which is called O query, called opportunity query, and then payment milestone called P query, and then you have a primary contact, then you have a product line item, then we have a different other parameters. So these are all binding that we did. So can you go a little up? So no, go upside. So you see the current button URL is basically /apex/apx Conga composer and then query ID equal to query, then query one, primary contact, product and group. So these are all list of queries that you have to bind and this query ID basically your record ID, right? OQ_005, right? Am I correct, Ankita? This
Yes, sir.
primary contact and the query one is the query ID that we have just created previously in the steps, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now let's move to our the first use case where we were talking about how to hide and show our payment milestone, right? So
Yes.
let's see where how we have been getting this hiding the payment milestone from opportunity. Just navigate and open to the opportunity tab. Click on nine dot. Click on nine dots and then open opportunities. We'll discuss how we'll give the demo first and then we move to the our exact use case how we have implemented so far. Right. So in this particular opportunity called Jenny Point SLA, we have three products and can you go a little down? So these are all three products we have, and then we have a payment milestone. Let's see, we don't have any payment milestone, so let's create some couple of payment milestone record. Can you go and create some couple of payment milestone record also?
Yes.
Just put like initial payment or advance payment. Advance payment.
There's already an opportunity which I have created. There must be some.
Okay, go ahead. Why don't you create?
Okay, sir.
Just go ahead and create advance payment and just put it 2000. And hit save button. You can you go and just generate a doc and then see. The generate doc, don't apply for your checkboxes. Now this particular button that I clicked is from Kanga Composer button that we have created actually. In the moment it opens your Conga composer page, where we can see the template that we have associated, and then you have a merge and download button. You need to just click on a merge and download button. Merge and download will merge all the opportunity related fields, your address fields, account field, primary contact fields, and logos, and the opportunity product table, as well as your payment milestone table actually. So it will generate a nice code document. You see this document is generated with what I call all the product. And then can you go a little down? And then you have a customer signature and company signature. As of now, we cannot see the payment milestone table actually. So now what we are going to do, we are going to just tick the checkbox called show payment milestone, and then it will be visible. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first PDF that we have generated is without PDF without payment milestone. Now we are going to add a payment milestone under the Conga document actually. We need to check this checkbox and then hit save button. Click on generate. The document. Now you see we have opportunity product as well as the payment milestone is got created. This payment milestone is showing you a list of all payment milestones under the document itself. Now can you go back to uh, don't we have any hide and show discount or show discount column
Yes,
also?
sir. We do have a hidden discount checkbox.
Just
So
click on a
currently,
okay, this is by default is hide. So we can like uncheck this checkbox to show the discount column also. Just untick this one and then save it. Let's regenerate. So here we are talking about two scenarios. One is where you are entirely showing and not showing your table. Another one we are talking about the column actually. So we just make those columns hidden as a discount. So let's suppose sometime I do not want to like showcase a document discount column in a document generation uh, PDF file. So you can hide the document and show the document dynamic with help of a checkbox. Okay, let's open.
yeah, we
Now
can
you see
see
the
that.
discount column is now displayed here in the code document file. Now let's see how this column we are hiding and showing means how the mapping or syntax would be, and then your how we have been hiding and showing your table actually. So we are looking for now syntax. Let's grab the syntax for now. Let's navigate to the syntax. Okay, so this particular syntax is for no, this is for text, not table. It's for hiding a text, no? It's for notes.
Yes,
I'm not talking about
yes.
notes, I'm talking about the table hiding.
Let me open the Word file.
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, either you can okay, go ahead. You can also download directly from this one.
Yes, sir. If the opportunity show milestone checkbox is true, then only this table will show. Otherwise, there will it will not show.
Perfect. So guys, this is what our syntax will look like. So once we have added a curly bracket and then if condition where opportunity is shown payment milestone is we have been getting from our a query that we have built. And if that query is returning a value called true, means the opportunity show payment milestone is a checkbox and returning a true value, then this payment milestone, a table, entire table will be viewed. The entire table can be seen in a code document. Now, if you go up and then we are talking about our hiding a column here. So you see, just right. So what we did here, we see we have a opportunity discount, high discount. If that opportunity high discount is false, then discount will not be visible. And if the opportunity high discount is true, then only your opportunity column can be built. This is how our syntax will look like. So we are talking about two scenarios. One, we are talking about where we are hiding a column, and then another scenario where we are talking about the entirely payment milestone can be viewed on it. Now coming to the part where we are having a notes sections, and that notes section itself we can hide and see. So under opportunity, we have a uh, one column called notes, or we have a description column.
We have a column named note.
Okay. So let's add that notes or something in your opportunity. I think you have okay, you have additional notes. Yeah. So let's suppose what we are doing or adding some additional text in additional notes. This is my additional notes. Just type it. This is. So let's suppose this additional notes is added to my this text area, and then we would like to print that additional notes in a document. Edit, just hit save button, and then generate a doc. This is our first, third, or fourth scenario that we are talking here. Okay, so this is my additional notes is now captured here. Now what we did, we have like put it this a text value as a dynamic field. So let's see the syntax all about. Let's go back to our document, Word doc file, and then see the syntax.
Here we have used the merge field, which will only work if there is any text on the
Right.
our record. If there is no text, it will not print anything.
Perfect. Okay. What else scenario we are going to cover now?
Now we need to set the document name.
Name. Okay. So now we are talking about the document naming convention. Can you go back to the opportunity, this opportunity record page or PDF file? Can you go back to the PDF file?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So if you guys see this PDF file, we have a document name called Jenny Point, then pi sign, and then sample actually. So Jenny Point is my customer, and then sample is my opportunity name.
Okay.
What we are doing, we are dynamically generating this account name and opportunity name, concatenating with a pi symbol actually. So in order to generate a dynamic code document naming convention, you have an options to set your within your query. So there is a one set operator called OFN name, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you go back to the button naming convention? Button URL, yeah. So within that button URL, we have a one query variable, query string variable. So that query string variable you need to set as a merge field actually. So this is the gen document, gen doc as a query button as a Conga button. In that Conga button, we have a one parameter called OFN. Okay. So this under OFN equal to this opportunity dot account means we are capturing the account name, including we are symbol adding a symbol called pi sign and then opportunity dot name. So these are This is how we have been doing or assigning a OFN value with concatenating with account name and opportunity name. And OFN represents your code document name. So we are talking about our code document naming. Do we have any other scenarios, Gita?
No, sir.
No, thank you. So
Thank,
thanks everyone. Thanks for joining this particular webinar or session for Composer. Thank you, Angita.
thank you, sir.